Hello everybody, thanks for watching, and in this episode we're doing behind the scenes of films in the quarantine universe. You'll see here we've got props and we're on location of the film Game On. Yes, you might remember this character. This is where you got some hit points and experience. Yeah, with this hammer that really isn't a hammer. No, it's a prop. Yeah, it's a prop weapon. It's styrofoam. Also here, you'll see or won't see something. Yes, you know that should not be there, but the gaff tape was there to hold it up. Okay, now we're doing more behind the scenes at this location. Oh, you might remember this door. This door was from the movie Safe at Home. Well, that might have been a little bit before your time. Over here, you'll see the TV. Oh, and there are Brian and Theodore. Yes, from that little Delano cutscene with the vampire viewer. And this is the little vampire environment. Yeah, it's actually set dressing for a film. Basically, the cue there was, I was just here for some pizza to rearrange furniture. Hasn't been made yet. You'll see here, these are our environmental switches. Yes, before we exit this door, we need to turn on the environment. So, there are at least 3 environments here. Environment 1 is on. Environment 2, well, we will keep that one on. And we already have the remaining environments on. Yes, so remember, it's game on. We're going to leave the door from Safe at Home, which was about trying to go to games because it was tradition while they were canceled and we were in lockdown. If you remember from Quarantine Files Day 40, we've got our police car prop here. We also had a police officer, and that's going to be doubling as the officer's stand-in, which told us not to go, even though we could go to grocery stores and gas stations and stuff. This is our gaff tape. Still a big roll, but we used a lot. You'll see that this is not your normal hat. This is part of the camera department. Yes, we had our rig here with gaff tape and cardboard so we could do a first-person shooter film. Yes, also here you will see more from our camera department, also doubling as our crafty department with these mints. It's a little camera stand with the tape, and our wardrobe department from Game On. Yes, all over our discarded piece of furniture, which doubled as our camera department. Okay now, so all of this is the exterior at this location. The location where most of these films took place. If they didn't, we were traveling in that cop car. But for Quarantine Files Day 40, we entered this door, or rather we didn't because it wasn't safe for you to do so. After we got the toilet paper, you were told to stay with Brian and Theodore. Yes, they get around. They're a couple of righteous dudes. They're also here with toilet paper. The star of many a show, you may remember Mr. TP from Film Talk in the time of COVID.
Hello, I'm Craig Gilmer. I'm a 27-year veteran of Army National Guard, and I want to make a movie.
Just stay in your cutscene, okay? Go.
Okay, thanks.
Some characters are just too overexcited. You will remember here that when the cop car pulled in, we filmed the Wicker Lament. Yes, some toilet paper on a pyre burning while Brian and Theodore, there they are again, watched it burn, and toilet paper lamented its role in the films in this series, some of which have been discussed here. Also, we have more wardrobe department. Yes, from Game On. Authentic makeup department also from the Desert Man character. Yes, folks, that is authentic wardrobe. Also here, we have the weapons department. That is the very own machete of the Desert Man. Oh, folks, that is a story in itself. Maybe we'll come back with that blog. That about wraps this story up. And we are out.
Hello, I'm Craig Gilmer, 27-year veteran Army National Guard, and I want to make a movie.
You are an NPC. Stay in your game.
Okay, thanks.
Some characters just don't know when to quit. Anyway, since we're still here, let's go to that window. That is the window of the toilet paper wars. Yes, Game On Life 360, or Game Night Life 360, wasn't one of the better reviewed movies in the series. Also on the roof is where we met Petunia. Yes, the duck who, unfortunately, while we would sometimes see it on this berm, we have no clue where it is. Also on this berm is where we filmed the credits for Memorial Day 20. Yes, we set up toilet paper for those credits on that green grass. Man, in months' time, you sure get a lot of stuff done. But while we're here, we're walking down the driveway, still technically on the property, to where The Fear was filmed. Yes, while crossing from point A to point B, Brian had an irrational fear of cars. Yes, cars tried to cross the road when he tried to cross the road, so he had trouble. But he passed that irrational fear on to you, and you have been watching The Quarantine Files. Thank you, and good night.